Absolutely not doing that. All right, getting into this game. Here we go. Okay, like watching this gameplay right here, the jumping and the shooting with the shotgun is just the worst gameplay. It's the dumbest gameplay ever. Jump, set, jump, set. It's the worst. I watched that. It was always interesting. Sometimes when a guy like absolutely just bests me, I'm just like, okay, what was this guy's setup? Like, what was this guy rocking? And dude, I saw the craziest one. A guy had 3 Scooby snacks. What do you have? 3 Scooby snacks, a chainsaw, and an AR. And they were amazing at the game and terrible at hitting shots. They couldn't hit any shot, and they got like third, and they had like 11 kills. I was like, how's this happening? But they had the bot. They hired the bot, drove around in the car with the bot, got out of the car with the bot. It's just the biggest cheap way to play a game. Cheap way to play a game, if you ask me. We should play Grand Bear when you come into town for Thanksgiving. The course in Mississippi, the really nice course. Yeah, we need to do the preserve. Let's do that one too. All right, are we going? Let's go same spot. Okay. Yeah, I do so. All right, here we go. Next spot coming in. Hey, you need to watch Chad Powers on Hulu. Such a good TV show. It's about sports. I know you're not a big sports guy. Oh no, somebody's landing in there. Full team landing here. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, we can't abort. Oh my god, we're in trouble. They're chasing me. They're chasing me. I can't. I'm running the other way. I'm running the other way. I'm already committed to running. There's not any communication because you're talking to somebody else. You're like, I gotta. No. I need to lock it down. I need to lock it down right now. Get your head in the game. Okay. You have sand. Let's not forget this. You have sand. They're in the woods. They're terrifying me. All I've got is shotguns. Not good with shotguns. Oh no. Oh no. They're on me. 2 of them. There's 2 of them. Okay, there's so many that's what she says in this sentence. I'm running as fast as I can. Okay. I want you to know I was sprinting towards you. Dude, I played with her on her account. Easiest 2 wins I ever had in my entire life. Okay, look, you need to get next game we're gonna play is Red Sec, so you gotta download that game, okay? Red Sec. It's the Battlefield Battle Royale. No, not next game. This is your last game? You can play for 15 minutes. Oh my goodness. You also have sand. And you know you have sand. And if you want to try some other dirt, you have to get the other sand out of your pocket first. It sounds like you want. Oh, guys, oh my God, we're in trouble. We're in trouble. We're in trouble. That there's that glowing blue on him. I've got shotguns. Oh my God. Oh my God. He's got a laser. He's got a laser. Oh my God. Oh my God. We're getting lit. Got him. God, I'm so good. God, I'm so good at Fortnite. I'm really not. You know how I knew I was gonna win that fight when all I had was a pistol, and I stopped to line up my shot, and the guy didn't hit me. I was like, okay. Only. Okay, it's only good if you don't move when you shoot. You can't be moving. So I'm just standing there in the middle of the open with a pistol. Yeah, I'm with you. I think I'd rather have a pistol than a shotgun when it came down to it. Okay, I'm going to go claim this middle. Okay, let's go claim this middle. Raise this. It's okay. I don't fault you. I completely understand. You're in college. Do your college thing. Go out. It's Thursday night. Be merry. I'm gonna tell you though. I'm just gonna be really transparent about this one. Last year, I had to drive to the airport to pick somebody up for Halloween, and I drove through Tulane's campus. It's like end of days. What people are wearing, end of days type of attire. It's like, what's happening? Are we in an apocalypse? Like, there's like nobody's wearing clothes. It's wild. I'm like, this is crazy. Yes. Oh, I believe it. I believe it. It's like it was like post-apocalyptic. Yeah. Yeah. What's your costume? Uncle Sam. Uncle Sam was what Nick is going as. You just love America. You're just a big old American. You told me this before. This is so funny. Yeah, but like in like a war that was tied, right? A war of 1812. But don't you think the I feel like the song, like the way that it goes, like the flow of the song, I don't know what it's called, like the composing of the song could be better. Lyrics we can keep. It just doesn't have that, like, I don't know. It's a little too slow. I want it to be like more of like a march. Who's got the worst national anthem? Guys behind us, guys behind us, guys behind us. Oh, shit, I'm getting lit up. I'm getting lit up. Oh, I got knocked. Guy up top. Guy up top right here. And there's a guy below us right here. They weren't good. I just got 2v... they weren't good. They weren't good. I just got 2v1. Not good. Not good. Okay, but now they have my gold. Now they have my gold gun. One guy pushing you, other guy covering. This is great combo. You're not winning this battle because that rock is blocking all your shots first of all, and that guy's right on top of you. Boom, you're dead. See, that is exactly how they're not good. That's just excellent team play. It was a great team play there. What I wouldn't do for a teammate like that. One more? We go one more? Come on. All right, dude, do your thing. Tomorrow night's Halloween. I'll be out with my kids. Yeah. I just returned to lobby. Seated. Okay, that's going to end the duo section of this stream. Let's go ahead and leave this party. Play some solo. On that quest to get 100... On that quest to get the white Power Ranger, which, you know, honestly I feel like is just pretty guaranteed at this point if I don't already have it, but it's the last of the battle pass things that you can get. It's the last one that I want. I wish they put more of the... They had cooler characters in the After Pass. And I don't want any like make-believe characters. Except the animal ones are pretty cool. That's just my take. But the last stream was awesome because of the team play of the other team, that duo that we went up against. Just perfect. One guy sitting in that Overwatch position, the other person is advancing behind the cover of the first guy that's shooting, and you really don't even have to be effective with your shot as the Overwatch person, even though that guy really was kind of pinning Nick down in that location, and then the guy runs around for the easy cleanup, and then even at the end it's still 2v1 because the guy is still taking those long shots with the AR, and the pig man was up close in your face with his shotgun. So good play overall. What I was talking to Nick about at the end was, you know, tomorrow's Halloween, and I live right near a college campus, and last year I had to go pick up somebody at the airport, and I had to drive, like part of the area was closed, so I had to drive through like the one street that goes through the middle of the downtown part of campus, and it was, I mean, the outfits were just outrageous. Like the lack of clothing was shocking. That was strange, which just happened on the screen. And it's just funny how much that's changed. You know, like when I was in college 20 years ago, you know, you thought what you were doing was, you know, setting a trend, and then you see what's happening today, or, you know, and I'm sure every generation feels like this, but just like, wow, this is what kids are wearing today. And it's funny because I always talk about it with my sister too. She's like, do high school kids just wear? And I'm like, yeah, they're dressing like really weird. So that's what I got for you. I think I gotta make it here before these guys get here. I think somebody's gonna try to get here first. Got there first. We know somebody else I think is right here. Okay. What is on my mind today? Oh, gunfire this way. What is going on? It's driving me crazy that I can't figure out where this guy is. There we go, there's one guy. Z-bot. 100% a bot because they never adjust it to me. That's a bot too. Okay, we'll take those little bot kills though. Whatever. What is that? Got a pistol? Somebody rocking a pistol behind me? It's going up. Okay, we're up. What's really interesting about, like, I'm really new to streaming and making videos. The amount of prep that goes into it, you know, it kind of reminds me a little bit of like the prep that goes into teaching. Honestly, and like when you don't have like your prep done, when you don't have stuff to talk about, or you know, it's not, you know, you don't have things quite figured out, or even like the technology hiccups, you definitely feel it. And it's funny because I go back and rewatch all these, probably all my own views, but yeah, it's definitely interesting, the similarities between the two, the teaching and the streaming, based on the prep required. And I heard this really cool thing that said you should make your thumbnail first. And I'm trying to get, ooh, this guy right there. I'm trying to get better at that with my other channel, which is called The Movie Spreadsheet, which is a, ooh, crazy way to get that shot. My other channel, which is called The Movie Spreadsheet, and I review movies. And so I actually heard this thing from Mr. Beast was talking about how you need to make your thumbnails first, and then you kind of make like a video from that thumbnail. Kind of makes it make a little bit more sense, make it a little bit easier. Is the guy still in there? Did he go down in that hole? He definitely went down in that hole. Okay, we're up here. So that's what I'm working on doing. Because what an absolute dream job this would be. If you could make this work, be a streamer full time. Dream job. And it's interesting too, because sometimes like you see, you know, obviously there's a ton of people who are streamers and like they kind of understand like this is absolutely a dream job and they appreciate it. But then I just feel like there's other streamers out there who, you know, kind of don't understand how lucky you are to be in this position to have this job. I don't know, and I generally like I won't follow those people anymore. I'll stop watching them because, you know, like you have a dream job. Same thing like with professional athletes too. I'm like, you have a dream job. Like act like it's a dream job. Like, I'm gonna tell you, I am pretty excited to move out of Fortnite, honestly, and try something else. So once this week is over, once this stream is over, I'll probably give Fortnite a little bit of a break. I know we have the new season coming up with The Simpsons, but I'm been really interested in jumping over to RedSec and giving that new Battlefield Battle Royale a try. I'm a big fan of the Call of Duty one, so seeing how that one is. Okay. There's got to be a better way to do that. I feel like okay. Yeah. Like I said, I'm not very good, but I think we did okay there. You know what's been confusing me about this too, and I've been playing this game for so long, this should not be an issue at all, is the idea that you get multiple... It's like an addition of like what it shows you isn't how many points each shot has if you hit a person multiple times, and it adds up all those things, and that's the number that you see. Because so many times with a minigun, I'm like, I'm hitting that guy 62, 63, 64, 65. How is this guy still alive? And what I'm realizing is I'm actually not hitting him for that much each time. Oh, shoot, guy right there. It's so interesting too. Sometimes you play these games and you end up, you're around people the entire time, tons of combat. Then other times you play these games and there's absolutely nothing. And today is one of those games where, man, I feel like I can't get a break from being around people. Wasn't trying to drop that guy out there, trying to get cute. Maybe some kind of weird play where maybe a guy come right there. Can I run this guy down? This guy can't hit me one time. Look at that. Oh, shoot. Okay. Spoke too soon. Definitely got hit one early there. Let's give Alien Gun a try. I just don't have the weapons right now to really do anything. I mean, I'm sure for some people I do, but this is not my style. We're streaming, we're going. Holy crap, just everywhere I go is a person. This is nuts. This is crazy. It's a crazy game. Oh my god. Get out of here, you friggin' jumping dude. I think sincerely, like dudes that jump, people that jump in this game are that jump and do the shotgun thing. It's the lowest form of gameplay here. this alien glove in my hand looks so stupid. It's just relentless. It's everywhere I go. There's gunfire, and most people are like, "This is good. This is what you want." No, not for me. I need a break. Okay, look, right now, I'm telling you, I feel kind of tired. I feel kind of... Let's drop... I guess we shouldn't drop alien gun, should we? Let's have some Scooby snacks. Kind of feeling over Fortnite a little bit right now. And look, because I didn't go back and pick up that rifle, I'm telling you right now, I'm going to run into a situation in which I need it immediately. I don't want this one. I hate this one. Okay. Oh, 10 people remaining and I'm one of these 10. This is crazy now. Have I played a kind of cowardly game? Maybe. I mean, I do have 5 kills, so. I'll tell you, I've been eating way too much of the Scandinavian swimmers from Trader Joe's. Just a little peekaboo session right here. Let's hide it out. Got Halloween tomorrow. I'm pretty excited tomorrow. I'm gonna go to Spirit Halloween tomorrow on the way after dropping my son off at school. And I'm just gonna see what they have left. And I'm just gonna choose a costume from what they have left. I think there's a Spirit Halloween sale on Halloween to try to get rid of all the costumes that didn't sell, like last minute people want. I mean, I'm really hoping for Peely. I think that'd be really cool. Okay, do we see anybody here? Oh my days, I'm so nervous. So nervous. Okay, there's a guy. There he is. I don't think we want any of these. Okay, we're just gonna run behind that guy. Oh, the car. Cars with a bot inside might be the lamest gameplay. I'm gonna say this: if you're in a car with a bot, and you get a win, it shouldn't count for the same. Okay, we're in right here. We're in. Gotta keep moving. Storm is moving. 6 people left. This is crazy. I do not deserve to win this game. I'm not going to win this game, but I do not deserve to win this game. I just want to make sure that that's stated. That dude just get absolutely clapped. Okay, I hit. I genuinely want to go back and rewatch that because I think I legitimately hit. I had them lined up perfectly. Squeeze the trigger. I don't know how I didn't hit every single shot there. I'm befuddled. Okay. We're running. And I've got nothing. I've got a minigun that's out of ammo. Guy right there. It's interesting here, my heart rate not pumping because I don't deserve to win this one. I'm not nervous about losing this one because I haven't played a good game. The final three is always interesting to me because it's like, are you playing? Oh, never mind. I guess I am playing for the final two. But it's like, are you playing for when you have 3 left? Are you playing for the win? Or you care if you get third? You don't really care if you get third if you're playing for the win. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what you get. I get the win. Did I deserve it? You betcha I won it. You betcha I deserve that. That's what I'm talking about. Heart rate right now, pumping. But look, that is some strategy right there on me. I know I don't want that close quarter. I'm trying to do as much as I possibly can to keep the distance. That's why I'm telling you right now, the meta has to 100% be the broom. The broom gets you around everywhere. So let's go ahead and go back because I think after that, we definitely want to make the big move of the night, which is let's do the thing we came for, which is let's claim that white ranger. Yeah, I think that's back-to-back nights with a win on the stream. So let's go to passes. Again, every single time you have to go. It starts you here. You have to go back over to here and then move right to be able to activate it. So I think I just got 2 more to claim. Right here is 1. And then I'm gonna look right at you while I do this. White Ranger. Claim it. Equip it. Let's go. Oh, wait a second. It says claim all rewards. Is there another reward I can claim? Is this what I get for completing everything? Is this pretty stupid? Okay, so now that's it, right? Okay, so now I'm officially in the bonus reward section. Ooh, that's pretty sweet though. Level up 2 more times to claim more rewards. Okay, so if I got the V-Bucks, I would definitely want to get that V-Buck. Oh, another V-Buck? Oh, another V-Buck? How much V-Bucks is in this? This is crazy. Yeah, see, I mean, none of these characters do anything for me. The only one I might even remotely want is the Dino Megazord, but honestly, like, they give you the other one so early on for free. So, all right, let's go into... Look, I know I said I'll play Fortnite, so I'm going to keep playing Fortnite. I would love to play something else, which is what I'm going to do next time. I'm going to play a new game next time, but let's go ahead and run this. Well, actually, let's just look up my locker real quick. See if I do have any options. Edit styles. Okay, I got the white one and I got the green one. Okay, so we don't get anything different. This one I'm not really a big fan of, so let's see if we can't do a different. Let's just rock this one. Just good old Victory Umbrella. Shohei's bat. All right, let's switch it to. It's probably pretty boring. Let's leave it at Shohei's bat, and then in the back, let's do. It's interactive. I want something interactive, something that does something. Ooh, a limit of interactive. Okay, we're gonna add this one on there. All right, let's play. Let's do it. Let's jump into this game again. You know what we're gonna do? Let's jump into a little. Yeah, let's go right back into it. Let's try to get some high kill games. Been going for that. How long have I been going for? 37 minutes. We gotta go for at least another 25. Oh. It's gonna make for some. I gotta do a better job having more things to talk about in the stream, more clippable stuff. So I gotta try to come with some hot takes. I'm telling you. So I've been watching this golf thing on YouTube. I'm not sure if you're into golf, but if you're interested in golf, or even if you're like kind of like just getting into it, or like the Barstool people, or like all the internet people that are associated, the YouTube people associated with golf. There's this YouTube thing. It's like the YouTube $1 million tournament. So if you win this tournament, you could walk away with like $1 million. Pretty sweet, and the way they're doing it allows for some of the biggest players to essentially be knocked out. So really, anybody has a fair chance at winning this thing. So pretty cool. Been watching that a ton. Pretty close to accepting a new job, which I'm gonna say I'm excited for, but I'm also a little bit kind of like weary of. Right, like I've really enjoyed my time, and I know it's obviously not working, so. Getting to kind of just hang around the house and really work on self-improvement. Let me tell you, let me speak from the heart here. If you're a person who isn't like taking care of your health, maybe you're young, maybe like you're in like, I don't know, I'm 40 and I'm really, I'm trying to really focus on my health and trying to do a lot of things like sleep better, eat better, exercise more. And, by doing those things, man, the way that it makes you feel, it's so worth it. So make those changes, do those things, and I'm excited to potentially be moving into a job that's going to deal with like physical education and health and kind of like a little bit different of a role. So I'm pretty pumped to maybe have an opportunity to do that, and then move not back into the classroom, but get to work with kids again, which is pretty sweet. All right, so we're gonna land here. This is my favorite spot to land when it is the Star Wars season. I just think they have the coolest stuff here. And then you can wire the thing to blow up the wall and jump in there and get stuff. I just always like it. All right, got to come out with something better than a shotgun. And what did I get? I get 2 shotguns. So we'll take them. All right, let's go. See if we can get in a limb. See if we can see what this back thing is gonna do. Ooh, okay, we'll take that. Okay, we'll take this. Oh, I don't want to do that. Okay. Moving on in. Oh yeah, let's get into this one. We're absolutely getting this one. Alright, so we're gonna dump this. We're gonna move this one over to here, or this one to here, this one to here. Alright, we got some space to play around with some stuff. There's always stuff inside this house. Let's go check that out. Oh shoot. Oh, this would be such a good one if he's right around here. Oh, we know he's right here. Did I botch this play? I think I botched this play. If this guy's out camping me, kudos to him. No idea what happened here. It's so interesting too, the bots. I'm not saying this guy was a bot, but the bots in this game versus the bots in Warzone. The bots in this game, I feel like they might behave a little bit more like real people in the sense of they don't quite see you through walls and attack you in the same way that the bots in Warzone do. Like the bots in Warzone are atrocious because you always know it's a bot because when you're in a building or wherever you are, they always throw a grenade. Like they 100% of the time throw a grenade and you hear this explosion and then you hear gunfire and you're like, wait, where is this coming from? What is happening? And that's just one of your Warzone bots. I've never really come to grips with this one. I did get my first kill with it. Okay, we got this one. Yeah, we really want that LM. Give me that LM. I want to see that back light up. And I'm really excited for this new Fortnite season. We have the Simpsons season, which I'm not a big Simpsons fan, but I love when we get to the Christmas season. I feel like every year that's a time where I really start, playing Fortnite again. And I feel like once a year Christmas time is always that time where I'm playing. And my daughter's just getting into it, and she's young, so it's pretty cool watching her as like a, as a little kid starting to get into Fortnite and playing it a little bit. And I don't know, it's really cool to be able to pass these things on to your kids. I can remember when I was younger, my dad would kind of play video games with me. Like we would always play baseball games, specifically Roger Clemens baseball for NES. So if anybody out there, first of all, watches this, like thank you for watching this. But if anybody out there who also watched this was also a fan of Roger Clemens baseball, like, oh, this guy is 100% gonna see me, right? You gonna see me? Yeah, he's right there. Okay, let's see if this guy wants it. I've had some bold players in here before, but my dad was a huge fan of Roger Clemens baseball. We played it all the time, and specifically, I'm not sure if you remember this. in the game, if there was a close play, it's the greatest thing in a baseball game, I'm going to say ever. If there was a close play in a game, and it wasn't a force out, so it was a tag play. It cut to this other effect. It cut to this other screen, and then it was you sliding, or as the tagger, and you had to like maneuver your controller to where you wanted to be, and the other guy had to guess essentially where you were going to go and to put the tag down. It was so cool. It was so far ahead of its time, and I'm surprised no other games have really brought that into their baseball games. I think that'd be a really cool addition. And honestly, like Super Mega Baseball, I feel it would be a perfect game to have this Roger Clemens like nod to the classic throwback in. So anyways, we played that a little bit for NES, but you know, I think fairly limited with the graphics. And then I can remember trading my SNES and my NES into Babbage's. So this is a shout out to Babbage's. I don't even know if it's around anymore. It's like a GameStop-like-esque store. I traded this at Babbage's, and it's my first time I was ever ripped off, right? So it's like you trade in the NES and the SNES, and in your mind you're like, there's no way I don't end up with this new thing, and you know, sure enough, I didn't end up with this new thing. Look at my inability to grind this thing. And so I traded my SNES, I traded my NES, and I'm able to get like one controller. Oh my god, what an absolute dweeb. And so I'm able to get like one game. So I was able to get I was able to get N64 in one game. And the one game that I got was GoldenEye. It's my first game that I got. And I brought it home and I showed it to my dad, and my dad was like, "This is the coolest game I've ever seen." And we played GoldenEye 1v1 a ton. And what's so interesting too is like when you're a kid, and now I'm lucky to have this perspective from being a dad and, you know, having kids. But when you're a dad, you know, you think the things that make the biggest difference are going to be like these big grandiose things that you do, like trips that you take, big things that you buy. But for me, the things that like made a huge difference, like with me and my dad, was like when he would play GoldenEye with me, right? Like obviously I played a ton of sports. I talk about sports a lot. And it wasn't like all the coaching he did for that, which he did, and it wasn't for all the stuff that he bought me for that. It was just like, you know, after a long day of work, he's out, like I'm home, and what do I want to do? I want to play GoldenEye. And my dad was like almost always down to play GoldenEye, and it was you know, so cool. And so like when you're a dad, you think you have to do these huge things, but in all honesty, it's just really hanging out with your kid, kind of doing the thing that helps them kind of unwind and maybe even engage their you know, their parasympathetic state, which is boom, amazing little psych term for you that you should be engaging frequently on your own. And so yeah, it's cool to have my own kids and kind of be like, hey, it's those little things that really matters. It's like you know, my son like loves watching me play Fortnite, so come home and play Fortnite for a little bit. Like he absolutely loves it, and that means so much more to him than, you know, if I took him somewhere, if I did something big for him. It's just those really little things. And so as a dad, you know, if you're struggling to find those things, now a little life advice, just those little things, like just those little tiny moments, you can win those little moments and they make all the difference in your kid's life. So pretty cool story. And like how I call my own story cool, guy right there. Let's see if we can get a couple shots off on him. Boom. Don't go behind the tree. Okay, it's 100% a bot. This is a great push here. Yep, good pushing. Fantastic. Oh, it does light up on the back. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, that's a pretty sick light up. That's pretty sick. Now, what's really interesting thing too is like, okay, so now if you're say you're not a dad, and say like you're a teacher or you're somebody who works with kids. When I took over, I had this job at one of the worst schools in New Orleans, which is like post Katrina, and it was one of the worst. So if it's one of the worst schools in New Orleans, it's one of the worst schools in the United States. And one of the first things that like they ask you to do is to like you need to develop like a positive behavior system for your classroom. So like a ways to incentivize your kids like behaving in class. And it can be really anything you want it to be. It can be like ordering pizza for your class. It can be giving chips out. It could be getting candy. It could be, playing basketball with them outside. But what you found, what's really interesting, is that you do the survey, and the survey basically asks these kids all these questions, and that was awesome. And the kids are always, and what you think is that the kids always want something, right? Like the kids want chips. The kids are going to want, to be entered in a reward for this, or want like a Walmart gift card or whatever it is. But what was really interesting was that the rewards were always something that linked up with spending time with a teacher. And it's the exact same way for your kids. Like your young kids want the exact same thing. They just want to spend time with you. And so this is where I think video games can bridge so many gaps. It's like why not? Like how many people my age, now 40, played video games as a kid? A lot higher percentage than like my dad, who's in his 70s, played video games as a kid. Like he talks about like I remember when I played Pong, and it's like, okay, cool. Like it's not quite the same when I introduced him to GoldenEye N64, and then I sold my N64. I actually traded my N64 for a PS1, which was just an awesome trade. And then I showed him Grand Theft Auto, and Grand Theft Auto back in the day on a PS1 was like top down. And it was just so cool. And he was just like, whoa, this is insane. Now he didn't like that, but Tiger Woods golf was his jam, and we would play Tiger Woods golf all the time. So that kind of became like our new game. So we started with Roger Clemens baseball, and then we went to GoldenEye, and then we did Tiger Woods baseball, not Tiger Woods, but Tiger Woods golf, PGA Tour, and then we did after that we also played a ton of Call of Duty. And now what's really interesting, another good reason why you should be playing video games, this is kind of moving into like video game advocate here. Video games there's been a bunch of studies linking, oh my goodness. Let's make a push over there, okay? There's a lot of guys here. Look, we're gonna want, this looks like a trap, right? Okay, we're gonna take this. Okay, let's go. I think I made a bad move there. I might have made a bad move there. Okay. I didn't make a great move. Okay, look. I saw a guy playing earlier, and he had 3 Scooby snacks. Anyways, so video games. So now, my dad's older. He's retired, right? And there's all these kind of like links to like why are people starting to get, why are there higher like chances of getting dementia or Alzheimer's? And there's some thoughts that part of it is because of what's called neural pruning, right? The idea that like if you don't use your brain or certain things in your brain enough, then your brain kind of kills off those oh shoot, kind of kills off those white Power Ranger. Is he gonna see me? Kind of kills off those neural pathways. Okay, so I see him. He doesn't see me. We're doing great. Does anybody push me behind? And so there's some thought that it's this idea of when people get older and they retire, they're no longer solving problems like daily. Oh shoot, he's gonna see me. And because they're no longer solving those daily problems, your brain is trimming some of those neural pathways. Now this could be completely like incorrect. I could be speaking falsely here, so definitely fact check that. But there's some ideas that by having people play video games, it allows you to continue to problem solve and push your brain in a way that you wouldn't be doing if you were just like getting up and making breakfast and watching TV and going to the mailbox once a day. And like if that's your activities, then like, ooh, guys getting lasered. Okay, we're gonna push. So I recently, not recently, but a couple years ago, I bought my dad an Xbox, and I got him Call of Duty, and I'm like, hey, dude, I want you to play this. I want you to play this every day. Just play it for 20 minutes a day. Play it for 30 minutes a day. Like let's get your. That guy's good, right? See him. I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. I can't see it. And so I said to him, like, I want you to play this every single day. Log in, try to solve levels, and he gets frustrated. And like I can hear him, and he hasn't been doing as much now, which unfortunately like sucks. But anyways, video games, good for your brain, good for your motor skills, right? Good for your fine motor skills. Good for connections with your kids, right? Sit down there. Oh no, what's happening with this? Move the other way. What? Why is it squeezing me? Don't squeeze me. I'm just a Mighty Morphin Power Ranger. Oh my god, I just got it. Because they morph. 100% dude in that bush. Oh, I love that rotation I just made there. I love that rotation. Now am I going to get laser here and die? Yes. Oh, somebody got a sniper rifle. Is there a dude right here in this bush? Okay, weird play there for me. Guy's got the thorns. We know that's the guy to beat. Do I let them battle? He's going to that bush. Little coward.
Don't hang up on me.
Oh, what a... This guy's well played. Well played here. Let's see how he does. Now the other guy's gonna win. Yeah, it's just... Yeah, those ropes are just so... Those ropes are just so overpowered. I don't know. Not a big fan of that. Not a big fan of that one. Did I only have one elimination in that game? Is that right? One elimination? That was awful. That was truly awful. Let's play again. Let's go one more time. Okay. This is where I should be having that awesome banter. Oh yeah, I guess I only did have one of them because I only did get to see that backlight up that one time. All right, from here, let's jump and go to I don't want to go here. Let's go to. Let's jump and go here. I don't mind if this is a short one. I'm getting a little tired. So I'll be back. I've got my. Yeah, I've got my red sec battlefield ready to go. So we'll do that. We'll do that next time. We'll do that Tuesday night. Okay, we're gonna jump right away. We may not end up going there, but let's get. Oh, maybe out here to the left. Yeah. Get one guy there. A lot of guys jumping here. A lot of guys. Yeah, 3 guys maybe here. Gotta land on a gun. Okay, got one I like here. Yeah, it was a pretty good battle we'll take right there. I'm tired. What is that? A guy up top of the roof peeking. Sometimes I find like if I'm the more aggressive one, I know there's a guy over here somewhere. But if I'm the more aggressive one, maybe the other person gets a little more shine. Hides a little more. Okay, we don't mind this. We're gonna drop this. Okay, what they have? I keep missing the back. The back light up, but bam, there we go. That's my jam. Let's go ahead and swap this. Let's go this with this. Let's do a little display. If I just had some Scooby snacks, I think it'd be perfect right now. I was hoping my saying it would manifest it, but that didn't obviously happen. Scream Mask guy. I don't really want to be Scream Mask guy. I'm tired of Scream Mask guy. But is there seriously any game that does updates better than Fortnite does? It's insane. You get it all and it's free. I mean, I know they make billions of dollars, but like at the end of the day, you don't have to spend a dime on this if you don't want to. And you'll still end up with some pretty cool stuff, right? Some gunshots down here. Okay, playing a pretty solid game right here, right now. I'm happy with the way this ends. If it ends right now, going on that kind of note, holding my head up high. Just headshot right here. Poof, that's it, done. Is this somebody's bot right here? I've never hired one of those guys. And today's not the day I'm gonna start. Good play. Good play. I'm coming back. You know I'm coming back. Oh, it's the back. It's my back that makes that noise. Yeah, the back. The back sounds like the Power Rangers back sounds like. What is this? Eradicator, Marksman, Wrecker, Revolver. I mean, we gotta get it right. Like, this is crazy. The back sounds like somebody going up a zip line. I don't know if I like that play dropping my machine gun there, but that's okay. I've never seen this one, so we gotta try this one. All right. Never had it. End of the season. And also Sniper Rifles has just been completely missing from this season. I think they provide some balance to the game, especially when you have all these close range things. Like if you can keep guys at bay, it's a good thing. I like the Witch's Broom. I mean, I would love to have it recharge faster. It doesn't, but I think it's a great balance. This has been a really good season. And I just generally feel like whenever we have really good seasons like this with Fortnite, we always end up with a season right after that's just absolutely terrible. Like the exact opposite of what we want, which is kind of more of what we have here. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. I got an idea. Can I double rock these? I cannot. Okay. That'd be crazy. You just be flying around the whole time. That's my kill. Oh my god, that's my kill. That one should have been my kill, but it wasn't. But that's okay. That's okay. I gotta get, I'm getting better at reloading. I've been one of those people who's notoriously not reloaded their guns after getting into fights, and then going into fights, been like, boom, boom, and then be like, oh no, I don't have enough. Good game to end on. This is gonna be the last one. I'm gonna try to get into a Warzone sometime soon. Not Warzone. I'm gonna try to get into a Battlefield. Maybe I'll do Battlefield and Warzone the same night. Give you an hour of each. Still working out all the kinks of this. I've been streaming for almost an hour and 30 minutes, although online it's only been an hour and 11 because I didn't hit the go live button. All right, let's try to get to the top. I'm the white Power Ranger. I'll tell you how much I love being white on the white snow. It's just the best. It's the best. Moon Knight. And I was explaining to my daughter, usually when the new season, for Christmas comes in, normally what we have is we have a big time snow take over the map. Like the map becomes like a lot of snow heavy, so be cool to use some of those characters that maybe. Okay, where's we go with this? Boing. We're gonna try to get the high ground here. Hopefully nobody else is here. Do we switch it? Yeah, we switch it. We absolutely switch it. But the other one's been pretty good so far. Maybe that was the mistake of the game thus far. Is there a guy up here? Boom. What a great game. What a great game as I sit here on top of the mountain on a Thursday night, unemployed, no work tomorrow, besides create content. But seriously, if you like movies, you should definitely check out my other channel, The Movie Spreadsheet. I post all the time. I watch a ton of movies, and I give you spoiler-free reviews. So that's a little plug for movies. And I'm trying to figure out where are the best. Ooh, get right here. Okay, let's see what he does. He can push me. See this guy? That guy's not a close range guy. That guy's not a far range guy. The guy wants to run up on me. He wants to get me with a shotgun. He wants to get me with a thing. Okay, here he comes. Coming behind there. Thanks for playing, dude. Thanks for playing. Good try. I like that you went down, came back up, wanted the piece of it. Wasn't good enough. Doesn't make sense to attack the high ground there. And look, he had the chainsaw. Could have come straight up at me. I love this about Fortnite, though. Fortnite does this better than Call of Duty. It's your position in Fortnite, your position in these battles matters, and I love that. Call of Duty doesn't do this well. Like the high ground in Fortnite is so valuable compared to the high ground in Call of Duty. So I love that about Fortnite. I'm stuttering. I'm all excited. Ooh, that guy over there. Yeah, there's like maybe. Damn, dude, that guy had a lot of health on him. Dude, 10 kills. 10 kills, a double digit kills to end this off. This has been absolutely lovely. I think part of it too is starting with like when you start as a duo and you're kind of finding your rhythm as a duo, and then you switch over solos, and then you gotta have that internal conversation with yourself. And I'm just having that internal conversation out loud. Just enjoying the top of the mountain here. Okay. I do like how on this part of the map they've kind of made the mountain a little more contoured, which would make it harder to essentially hold it, right? If you're at the top and there's little undulations, people can like hide in those little undulations. Makes it a little bit more of a challenge to people that are not on the top of a mountain like myself right now. But where do we want to go from here? I think we want to choose the highest spot, obviously. But the question is, where is the map going to next? And I'm kind of thinking, I've got to go all the way over here. This building might be good. I'm thinking this is my go spot right here. That's going to draw a lot of attention from other people. Is there anybody else down there right now? And I really, if I get to the top of that peak right there, that'd be great. So why don't we bounce this? Pull this over. Let's see if we can't get to the top of that peak. Ooh, got a guy right there in front of me. If he gets that peak first, so he's gonna go down. Okay, so I want that peak. I want the boingy thing and the peak. I don't know why I call it the boingy thing, so obviously I know it's a launch pad. This is where I hope that my graphics are good enough to not have a guy like just randomly appear right now. Like, boop, he's behind there. I'm like, crap, I've just lost this one. Okay, but I haven't. I'm still in on this. This is solid. We're okay. Oh. We're hiding, so we do best. Not panicking. Not panicking at all here.
Go ahead. Run.
This guy absolutely has my number. Oh. I've got no health. That's a big mistake here, not having health. Critical mistake here. Oh, okay. 3 guys left. One's right there. One's across from me. Okay, I made a decision to take some damage. still got 3. I think everybody's just hiding out for this round. Nobody likes their play. God. It was an absolute boss play by that guy. Lost me the round, but hey, you know what? We'll call it good there. Good fight. That guy was good. Good end. You gotta watch me die in a great way. Thanks for tuning in. I'm gonna continue to make these no matter how long it takes me. Manifesting success here. So here we go. Thanks for checking us out and stay tuned for more from the Smiting Teacher.